I know, we have two new companions to talk to. And we will. We will. But first things first, we found something that maybe we should... hold on a second. Actually, let's go speak with her first. Because I think she'll bring it up first. Here we go.
I have a thought.
Oh? Just the one?
Ah, such wit. Truly, you and Mother should form a troupe of jesters and tour the countryside.
What can I say?
We have an opportunity that I believe we should take advantage of. To the point. My mother was once divested of a particular grimoire by a most annoying Templar hunter.
Oh?
It occurred long before I was born, but even today, Flemeth speaks of the loss with great rage.
Huh.
With the circle of Magi in such disarray, it occurs to me that this might be the perfect time to recover the tome from their possession, for surely it eventually ended up in their hands.
You're telling me this now?
It did not occur to me when we were still in the Mage Tower. I wish it had.
You were never in the tower with
Truly,
me.
Mother has assumed for a long time that the tome was lost forever. I only remembered it now after thinking what treasures might be found in the Circle of Magi's tower now in its condition.
Oh, yes, of course. And what makes you think that the mages still have the book?
Flemeth is a sorceress of legend, is she not? And her grimoire would be more than a mere curiosity to mages that daren't even glance towards the places my mother has walked for eons.
That's true, that's a good
No
point.
doubt 'tis considered something dangerous, perhaps best locked away somewhere dark, yes? And if not, then at least I know it does not exist. But there is no harm in looking, surely.
What do you want with this grimoire exactly?
'Tis a book of spells, of the sort that Flemeth has dabbled with throughout her long life. 'Tis not the sort of thing that would benefit a mage of the standard variety. They were taught a different path. I, however, was taught by my mother. I know a way around the wards my mother would have placed on such a tome.
Huh.
I know the language that she would have written it in. I would find such a tome most useful.
Would you now? In what way?
Useful in the way that it might increase my power. Useful in the way that I would become more useful to you. Does that not follow?
How do I know that it is not dangerous?
Dangerous? All knowledge is potentially dangerous.
That's
If you
that's
have
kinda
some
true.
fear of me such that I should not be allowed such knowledge, then by all means deprive me of it. I have no ulterior motive for seeking it, however.
I'm not accusing you of that. I'm just curious. And what's in it for me? I'm not gonna ask. Very well. I'll look for it.
Good. I am most interested to see its contents, should it be located. The grimoire is leather-bound and adorned with the symbol of a leafless tree, should you come across it. If not, however, then I shall simply put it out of my mind.
What a coincidence. I just happened to have a book that I found in the tower that looks exactly like that. Oh, first things first. She leveled up. Oh man, she got 6 points. Okay, let's put it into magic. And let's give her more combat training. And then, how much I need for this? Blizzard 34. Oh, one away. Yeah, this is these spells right here are pretty amazing. The Tempest, Blizzard, Inferno. Those things are pretty amazing. Chain Lightning. Look at this right here. Oh man. Right there. What does that image remind you of? Unlimited power! And it's kind of similar to that. It's pretty amazing. She's got those abilities down there. If I build this up, her regular attacks will definitely be better. I never have her do the shapeshift stuff, so I'm not really planning on putting it in there. I wouldn't mind giving her this. Yeah, I think I will. Alright, so she's got that, just so she has it, just in case we use her. And just so Wynn isn't the only one who can heal the rest of the party. And let's go ahead and give her that, so we can build up the regular. Let's check if anyone else leveled up. Oh, Zebrin has, or does he? Oh, yes he does. Okay. Oh, that was it. Very simple. May as well go through. Oh, yeah. He's got 6 points. Put them all in strength. And combat tactics. Let's see. Anything for two-handed. Let's give him this. And... let's give him that. Let's see if anybody else... Ooh, Mikey leveled up. Let's give him... let's give him more strength. There we go. Anybody else? Nope. Okay. Hey, look what I found, Morgan.
What? You found Flemeth's grimoire?
Yes, I did.
But when I spoke of it to you, I did not truly hope...
I was just
This
playing
is a
with you. I had
most
it the whole
fortuitous
time.
event. You have my thanks. I will begin study of the tome immediately.
Do I even get it? Oh my. Yes, you could pursue this. You could pursue a romance with Morrigan, but I'm planning on staying loyal to Leliana. So, what do you hope to find within it?
Secrets.
Ooh.
My mother has many of them, and this tome represents the one time that they were able to get away from her. I do not intend to squander this opportunity to learn more than Flemeth wished me to know. This should be interesting.
Really? Plus 11. Nice.
I await your command.
Let's ask her something.
Full of questions, are you?
Alright, let's forget about that.
I await your command.
Personal.
We are in camp, so
Oh,
tis
never
as...
mind. So I guess you have to wait a little bit before you can say, so, did you find out anything in that grimoire? So, let's check with everybody else before we talk to our new people. Just a second.
As you wish.
That's right, I already got his quest. There's pretty much nothing else to talk to him about until later on. Let's see, Alistair.
Something on your mind?
And I found out why the conversation hasn't, has not triggered yet. It's because his approval isn't high enough yet. So in fact, hold on a second, let me check his approval. Okay, so it's not that high up. So here's what you can do. And let me just recheck my money to see how much I have. Okay, 35 sovereigns. Okay, so I'm good. So let's talk to Bodan.
If there's anything on... I'm sure...
Okay. I found out you can actually give the gifts here. You can give it to them multiple times until they get full approval. So let's go ahead and you can do that without having to. Ooh, what is it? Oh, that's right. I sold these. Never mind. I sold those in order to get more currency. And you can do that without having to buy these, which are kind of, do I think +5 approval or +5 disapproval, depending on what one you give. But since those cost 15 silver each, you can do these just to save yourself some money. Just do them over. It shouldn't take you more than twice to get them up to full approval. So let's go ahead and get those. Amulet of Memories and Rare Antivan Brandy. And we will save those for the new ones. But for now, let's go ahead and give it to our ones we've already talked to.
Is that for me?
There we go. He's up to full now. Liliana doesn't need it. She's already at full. Morgan.
Interesting.
She's up to full now. Sten is up to full now.
Thank you.
And we will give these to Wynn and Zevran in a moment, but we're going to talk to them first. Alright, let's talk to Alistair now. As everyone now gets these boosts to some of their abilities now that they're up at full approval. Alright, let's talk to Alistair now.
I've been thinking...
Oh, really? Look at these responses. I was about to ask if you were feeling sick, or such a rare event is worth informing me of, sure. I'm feeling coy today. Which one should I say? Oh, here we go. I was about to ask if you were feeling sick.
Oh, ho, ho, ho. Funny, I'm sure.
Yes.
Just listen for a minute.
Okay, okay.
Back when we left Goldana's, you told me I needed to look out for myself more than I do. I'm beginning to think you were right.
Oh?
I need to stop letting everyone else make my decisions for me. I need to take a stand and think about myself for a change.
Good.
Or I'm never going to be happy.
Good. So long as you listen to me. It's about time, I say.
Then from this point on, I'll be looking out for myself more.
Good.
I should have done this a long time ago.
Attaboy.
I just wanted to thank you. You've been a great friend through all of this.
Oh,
The one bright spot
shucks.
in everything that's happened.
Oh. Yeah, you're a good friend too, buddy.
Let's go. We've got a lot left to do.
He's my broski.
Ask away.
Anything else
Of
I can
course.
ask him about? Nope. Never mind. Let's see what else happens with the likes of Sten and Leliana. And then we'll check with Morgan one more time.
You called.
Same thing, it looks like.
I am hardly surprised.
I don't think I've asked him about this. Do you find Ferelden very strange?
To put it lightly,
Huh.
no one has a place here.
If I've asked him
The
about this, I
farmers wish to be
apologize, but
merchants.
if not...
The merchants dream of being nobles, and the nobles become warriors. No one is content to be who they are.
Don't the Kunari ever want to change their lot in life?
What does that accomplish? The farmer who buys a shop is never a merchant. He is always a farmer turned merchant. He carries his old life with him as a turtle carries its shell.
But that makes the turtle stronger.
Does it? It's also his weakness. If he stumbles and falls over, it pins him on his back. It is better to armor yourself with no more than what you need. One life, one duty.
There is some simplicity to that. And some truth to that, I guess. I suppose that's true.
Shall we move on?
You sound a bit homesick. Or let me ask, is there anything that you like about Ferelden?
There is interesting food here.
The food?
You have a thing. It doesn't have a word in the Kunari tongue. Little baked things like bread, but sweet and crumbly.
Oh, you mean cookies?
Yes, we have no such things in our
He
lands.
doesn't have cookies in
This
his
should
in his
be
homeland.
remedied.
Oh, that's funny. What do you want, a cookie? You sound a bit homesick, Sten.
Perhaps. It's strange to be in a crowd and hear a language that is not your own. To see faces that are and aren't like yours. I miss the smells of Saharon. Tea and incense and the sea. Ferelden smells of wet dogs.
Why does everyone keep saying that? That this country smells like wet dogs. Yes, there are dogs here, but come on, the smell isn't that bad. Dogs don't smell that bad.
Skunks don't mind the smell of other skunks either.
Oh.
Shall we move on?
Oh, Sten, you always have interesting conversations.
As you wish.
Okay. Oh, disapprove my history. Leliana.
Well, aren't you sweet and attentive?
Oh my. We'll save that for later. We should move on. Alright, one more time. Let's check with Morgan, and then we will get to know Wynn and Zevran.
I await your command.
Oh, nothing.
So, full of...
Okay. So I guess I'll wait a little bit before I talk to Morgan again regarding what she discovers in the grimoire. Let's talk to Wynn first. Hello, Wynn.
Oh, it's been a long day. Rest would be welcome.
After what we just went through in the tower, yeah, pretty much. Are you alright?
Yes, of course. I am just a little weary.
Don't...
As you may have noticed, I'm no spring chicken.
I didn't want to say, but at least you admit it. You are very sprightly for your age, though.
Thank you. You're very kind to say so. But in all honesty, I do not know how many years I have left in me. I have lived for such a long time.
Oh, I'm sure
that
you have
there
many
is
more to go.
always something else to do. And I have to keep going in order to do it. I think I will be glad when I am done.
Oh, don't be thinking that way. Yes, I'm sure you'll be kicking around for years yet.
Oh, I don't know. I really don't.
Oh, don't think that way, Win.
Have you encountered many abominations, apart from the ones in the Circle Tower?
No, no, the ones in the tower were the first I've ever seen.
The first time
I've seen
I saw
Darkspawn,
an
but not
abomination,
abominations.
my blood turned to ice. It was months before the nightmares stopped. It was the knowledge that I could easily become one of them that frightened me the most.
Seeing the monster that you could be is unsettling, yes.
One slip. All it takes is one slip, and everything you are is simply gone. Replaced by madness. And there is no turning back. Or at least that's what they say.
You have doubts?
Of late, I have begun to wonder if there is any way an abomination can be cured. Or if a mage could be so possessed and still retain their sanity, their humanity.
If one retains one's humanity, one is not an abomination. I'm not sure how true that statement actually is. I guess if you really think about this statement, retains one's humanity, either in the physical sense or in the I guess the mental or spiritual sense. Like, you could say that someone who was an abomination, maybe an example like Hitler, that he lost his humanities. Not in terms of he looked like a monster, but that inside what made him you could say that maybe he lost what made him human, and that's what made him an abomination. I'm trying to like really read into this statement here before I say it to Win. Maybe I'll not say that. Maybe I'll just ask her, like, why do you care so much about this anyway?
Because every mage lives with this threat. It is constantly on our minds. Do not trouble yourself, though. This is only an old lady giving voice to her musings.
Okay.
So, tell me, how did you become a Grey Warden?
I was cast out into the to die in the Deep Roads, and that's where I met Duncan.
You survived the Deep Roads and the Darkspawn that dwell there? Truly, you were born to be a Grey Warden.
Born the esteemed child of King Endrin, and now nothing.
No, not nothing. You are a Grey Warden, one of the last of the Ferelden Wardens. We depend on you now. Take heart, dear friend. You survived, even when you were not expected to. We do not know yet what lies in store for you, or the name you carry. It is not so bad, is it, being a Grey Warden?
Freedom? Niximus didn't really care about getting freedom, or didn't really think about that, because he was content with being at home in Orzammar, being, he's content with his family, with his father. Orzammar means a lot to him. So did his family, and he's still conflicted. He's not completely vengeful against Balin. He knows he's going to eventually go back to Orzammar to ask for the dwarves' aid against the Blight, which means he'll probably have to, he may get the opportunity to confront his brother about what happened. And he's still not convinced, or, he's not, dead set on getting revenge against his brother. He's more just confused and conflicted because he's his brother. You know, he loved him. He has, you know, his brother's love is still there. Is he hurt by what Balin did? Of course he is. Especially, you know, considering that what also happened to his older brother, Trian. But he still regards it that he's still his brother, and he doesn't really want to. He's not sure if he would want to get revenge against him, or if he would want to forgive him. So he's still conflicted about that at this point in the game. In fact, I'm still conflicted about how that's going to go, but that's not going to be till later. So for now, I'll just tell her that Orzammar has forgotten me, but I will protect her.
Sometimes it gives me comfort to think that everything will end up the way it's supposed to. That it will be all right.
Yeah, it does me too, honestly.
You were chosen. You survived the joining when others did not. Perhaps it was meant to be.
Interesting that she's kind of referring to, at least what I picked up on that, is that she's referring that there is a plan, or that just things sometimes are not just coincidence, that they're kind of meant to happen, that they're ordained to happen. And you can read into that what you want, you know, in terms of what she could be referring to. I choose to take it how I think what she's referring to, and more so as well in a real life sense, what she said about taking comfort in knowing that there is a plan in place, and that how things will end up the way they're supposed to be. Yeah, I'll just kind of leave it at that, and we'll move on.
I must ask, what does being a Grey Warden mean to
She
you?
has a lot of questions. I thought I was going to ask her questions, but it's the other way around. She's asking me questions. Yeah, all these sound kind of selfish. To me, what does being Grey Wardens mean? I mean, honestly, if it could give me this answer, I think it would say, like, it means being willing to give a great sacrifice, or the greatest sacrifice, to save the many. Huh.
There's that, of course. But there's more to being a Grey Warden than killing Darkspawn and saving the world from the Blight. Ultimately, being a Grey Warden is about serving others. About serving all people, whether elves or dwarves or men.
Right, yeah. You mean to say I serve as a protector?
As a Grey Warden, you are a guardian of men, and you guard them because their continued existence is more important than you are. Thus it is you who serves, not they.
Especially given the fact that Alistair told us about our limited time that we have once we become a Grey Warden. I will keep that in mind.
A good king, a true king who cares for his land, uses his power to rule firmly but fairly. He serves his people first and foremost.
That's true.
The king who does not do this, who believes that he is entitled to his power, who abuses it and uses it for his own means, is a tyrant.
So in a way, having power confines you.
If you live apart from others, and your actions affect only you, then you may do as you wish. But if you have power, influence, and strength, your every action will be as a drop of water in a clear, still pond. The drop causes ripples, and ripples spread. Think of how far they will go, how wide they will become, how will they affect the pond. But I've lectured enough for today. I should stop before I wear out my welcome.
Another +2?
You're quite taken with each other, aren't you?
Oh, she already knows about me and Leliana.
I've seen the way she looks at you, the familiarity with which you speak, how she always finds a way to place herself next to you.
I like being with Leliana.
I've noticed your blossoming relationship, and I wanted to ask you where you thought it was going. Leliana is a remarkable girl, sincere and guileless, and she has opened her heart to you. I would not like to see her hurt.
I would like that too. I would never hurt Leliana.
Not intentionally, no. But there is great potential for tragedy here, for one or both of you. You are a Grey Warden. You have responsibilities which supersede your personal desires.
I can handle my responsibilities and my relationships.
Love is ultimately selfish. It demands that one be devoted to a single person who may fully occupy one's mind and heart to the exclusion of all else. A Grey Warden cannot afford to be selfish. You may be forced to make a choice between saving your love and saving everyone else. And then what would you do?
I don't want to have to make that choice.
Nothing is certain. Not in these times. You cannot take anything for granted. I want you to be aware of this.
Leliana and I can handle whatever comes our way.
If you insist, I have given my advice. Do with it what you will.
All right. At least so she was
Is there something you
she was
need?
just giving her concern. Have you changed your mind about Leliana and me?
I have watched you for a time, and perhaps I was wrong. There seems to be something special between the two of you. I think she feels she's truly found her place with you. That after all her wanderings, she's finally home.
Aw, that's nice. And yes, it's kind of silly that she was just telling me about how concerned I was, and then I just asked her, "Hey, have you changed your mind?" She's like, "Oh yes, I've changed my mind." And it's, it was just a few seconds. I know it's kind of silly, but just imagine that some time has passed before I have now asked her this question. Then it makes a little more sense. I feel the same way.
I think I was too harsh in my judgment before, and I am sorry.
You just wanted you just wanted the best for both of us.
What you have may not last forever. Death and duty may part
Yeah, it
you.
won't last.
But love's worthiness is not diminished because of that. I should have seen this before. Instead, you learn to cherish every precious moment that you spend together, knowing that it may be the last.
Yep, exactly.
And for those of us watching, well, it brings warmth to these old bones to know that something so beautiful can be found in the midst of chaos and strife.
Aw, thanks, Win.
Is there something you need?
Let's see. So why didn't you want to stay at the tower?
The Circle is in good hands. Irving knows what to do, and he doesn't need me underfoot. For now, I will support those that battle the Darkspawn. I do feel I left things unfinished in Ostagar. There is so much left to do, and I would be part of it.
I am glad for your company.
The Grey Wardens, all 2 of you, need all the help you can get. I will see this through to the bitter end.
Good.
And after that, if I am still left standing, then I will return to the Circle.
I am sure you will be able to return if you so choose.
Perhaps.
+1.
Is there something you need?
I'd like to ask you something about the Circle.
I will answer to the best of my ability.
So how did you become a mage?
People don't become mages. They are born mages.
Ah.
The talent just surfaces later. But you are asking how I ended up at the Circle.
Yeah, more so.
I was
yeah.
brought there by the Templars, just like many of the other apprentices. I don't remember very much. I was very young then.
What about your family?
I didn't have a family.
Aw.
I never knew my real
Oh, I'm
parents.
sorry, Win.
My earliest memory was of hiding in a hayloft on a farm, trying to keep warm. I was found, and the farmer's wife was kind enough not to send me away.
Aw.
But they had children of their own, and I was never made to feel welcome. The eldest son was the worst. He was always calling me a stray,
Oh, jeez.
and throwing anything he could get his hands on at me.
Oh, man.
And I don't know how it happened, but
What a
one
jerk.
day he just found his hair on fire.
Whoa.
Fortunately, there was a large trough nearby.
Oh, man. You know what? Serves him right.
He ran screaming, dripping head and all, to his mother. I was shut up in the
Because all of a
barn,
sudden up became a
with a
big
bowl of
baby.
water and a crust of hard bread. The Templars arrived several mornings
So
later.
he's a big man when he was throwing stuff at her, picking on her, and calling her a stray, but as soon as his hair's on fire, he's turned into a big baby crying for his mommy. That's great. Serves that bully right. Were the Templars mean to you?
One of them ignored me, but the other was kind to me. He gave me sweets
Aw.
and even sat me on his shoulders once when I wanted to look over a high wall that ran
So at least
along
there are
the
nice
road.
Templars.
I'll never forget the moment the Templars led me into the entrance hall of the tower. I had never seen anything so grand in my life. I stopped being afraid then. I knew I was home.
Aww. That's a great story.
Well, that's about all there is to my tale. That's how I came to the circle.
Alright, we'll ask her this question starting in the next part.